Let's go.
Doggy, what's going on? Crypto traders, equity traders, all kinds of traders. Except the ones with that I in the middle of that word. We don't like those guys. Oh man, I hope y'all are doing awesome. Hope y'all having a great week so far. It is, what is it, 18th? Yeah, I think so. Yep, March 18th. 2021, it's your boy Z-Rex. This is No Noise. We are coming at you live today for some market analysis. And we got a little bit to talk about. We got some interesting price action today across the board. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm just doing something real quick on my other computer screen here. Just doing some management. I got a little position management today. There's some big moves that I got to one, I got to take off my CMPS trade, and then I got to take off my probably going to take off my Nokia trade. That thing just got murdered already. But pretty odd price action here too in the last couple hours, like right around lunchtime. The market didn't like something. I'm not sure what it was, but lots of sellers just all of a sudden just popped up, and it was across the board too. You can see it here on Bitcoin right before lunch. We can go down to ES too. Same thing right before lunch. Same thing. I mean, I guess to be fair, NASDAQ has been falling out of bed for a while. Same thing with Dow falling right after lunch. So big selling pressure. Even oil is selling off today. Broke down from that level. We'll get to all that fun action here in a little bit, though. We're going to start with Bitty Bitcoin after I get this stupid CAPTCHA. Where are the mountains and hills? Okay, whatever, man. Let's see here. 537 877. Oh no, that's a 2FA code. You're gonna figure it out, man. You're gonna figure it out, man. Alright, let's see. Oh, not too shabby. Yeah, I'm just looking at got some good trades, got some bad trades on. So, it's a little bit of a mixed bag today. Kind of crazy. Let's see here. Alright. Total market cap. Kind of flagging a little bit, but we don't want to see price stalling here. I don't like that this is happening there. Let's just go to Mama Bear. We are back above this trend line here, so that's okay. And the EMAs are all opened up. So, I guess, you know, super technically this does look all right. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, it came back even on the trend line out here. I'm going to erase this one, though, because it's making my chart a little sloppy. I don't like that. All right, let's see. But we do have dominance on the DMI and okay RSI. I mean, it's above the exponential, so that's good, but it is right around 50. But not too shabby. We do have the EMAs opening up here. So this structure is pretty damn good. This is showing that we best be holding that 56-ish K level, or this is probably going to roll over pretty hard. Yeah, pretty odd, like the selling pressure coming in across the board almost on every single thing. Yeah, look at these pumps. All pumping right up into lunch and then getting sold off. I wonder if it's like that with equities too. Let's go to the Clown World list and see if that's the same. No, that's just been kind of selling off all day. Let's go to the Fangs. Let's go to some bigger companies here. Yeah, kind of already looked shitty. Yeah, Google. Nope, that was yesterday. Amazon. So Amazon pumped, yeah, giving it all up from the Fed meeting yesterday. We talked about that too. You get a lot of throwbacks on Fed meetings. It's why I said yesterday you need confirmation of the breakout. Yeah, here's another pump. Lots of pump and dumps today, like across the whole damn board. This is very interesting. Yeah, this is actually looking real heavy on like Amazon. Look at this coming into the EMAs, opening to the downside. Netflix has a similar posturing. Wow, but Facebook though is defying all that and actually broke out of the top side of this descending triangle. So that is very interesting that Facebook is acting a little bit different. Tesla kind of rolling over a little bit. Even Microsoft dumping. Pretty odd. Energy's probably taking it on the chin today. Yeah, a lot of red and energy. Not a surprise with that move to the downside, though. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? I'm not exactly sure how to think of that one. Let me see. Ah, you little bastardo. When did I do that? Oh, man. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. So I got some tether. I got to go over here. I guess I did trade some of that out. I don't remember doing that. Too many damn positions on. All right. So close that. Don't care about that. Come on. Load it up. Oh, yeah. Put that in so it'll load it up. Load that hoe. All right, so Bitcoin, Bitty Bit Bear, looking all right as long as it's staying above these EMAs that are expanding to the upside. Doesn't look too bad at all. Oh yeah, okay, I did. I guess that was a couple of days ago. I see. But yeah, as long as we're staying kind of above this trend line in the 10 simple, not too scary. I definitely do like the previous 2-day closes. Those are very nice. Hold on, let's go back to the daily. Yeah, really like to see us stay. Actually, man, really like to see us stay above this local candle here, this high, which is top of it's around like 58K. You can see we did come back down and test that area right here on this daily candle. right around this zone here, which is where all these EMAs are. So as long as we're kind of hovering around 57,000 handle, I don't see any issues with this to the long side. Spot looks all right. I'm sorry, futures look all right. Spot is okay. This two set of candles, though, to be fair, is kind of ugly, but you know, these EMAs though are gonna trump that for me. So I'm just gonna kind of hold on to my bitty bitcoins unless we broke some 55, 56K on futures. And probably about, yeah, we'll just take, I'm just gonna keep this same horizontal down here at about 55. So I don't want to get shook from some dumb moves right here. But you can see too, we got the little basket, the mama basket forming down here right along major support. So that looks good. So as long as we're above that, don't have any big issues. Ethereum just giving all this shit up from the Fed pump yesterday. Again, that happens all the time on Fed days. So that's why I was being real cautious of taking any positions in traditional like equities, like ES, NASDAQ, and stuff. I wanted to see how this week closed to see if they're going to get confirmation on those highs. And why is this not loading on my other screen? You can do it. An error. An error? Don't you error me, dude. What the hell? Should be doing that, bruh. Sometimes you just gotta reload stuff, you know? Alright. Let's see here. I don't want to say that one out loud. Alright, got that going. Sweet. Finally it loaded up. Alrighty. Ethereum, a little bit sloppier, not near as sexy as Bitcoin's chart. Very neutral all the way up to the daily. How about futures? Futures look a little... No, they don't. They're very neutral as well. So, kind of odd that Ethereum doesn't want to play ball here with Bitcoin. So, I don't know. Sometimes... you don't know. Litecoin looks kind of blah. Lots of confusion, spaghetti action on the EMAs. Pretty much the pump yesterday. Sorry, not this pump, but yesterday just kind of giving it up. Just sitting in this stupid range. 210, 190. I mean, until it's out of that, you can't really do shit on there. Ripple is actually looking really good, getting follow through on these EMAs. I do really like this chart actually on Ripple. Ripple looks like it's about to test some upside action. Any body closure over 48.5 probably is going to get us to the 50-cent handle. Probably like 55 cents would be pretty likely for Rips to do. Get some garlic bread cooking. XLM. A lot like Ripple's chart. But price action is like way below area. Ripple's chart is like kind of up here with the price action. We do have zero read on the 3 hour on HVP up here at the top. So probably will be getting some move here pretty soon. Again, HVP does not imply direction. So let's see. But it's still in this stupid range, though, like 43 cents and like 38-ish cents. So until it gets out of that, there's not really much you can do. DOT, if DOT can stay above 35 bucks, just like yesterday, same shit, and we'll get the EMAs opening up to the upside, and then it'll kind of look good. But right now, just real sloppy in this huge range between like 38 and like 34, so... not really much to do there either. Link actually looks pretty good. Yesterday, it kind of breaking out here. EMA setting up. You got the little saucer here on the mama, which is the purple average. DMI is strong. RSI is starting to weaken a little bit. Let's see. Come on, let's go. I feel like I double clicked that like 4 times. But as long as this is holding like 28.50, this looks okay. Anything back below 28 bucks, probably this gets us still stuck in this stupid range here. ADA giving up a lot of move from yesterday, dumping 10%. Did that happen at noon as well? A little bit before everything started rolling over. Charles is in the know, man. Let's see. But getting caught right here, though, on 88, to be fair, wouldn't be terrible. Kind of in the middle part of this range. Does have a lot of support right around 125. So not too shabby. BCH, just ugly as shit. I'm not even going to talk about that one. We're going to move on. Oh, look at this. Craig. Craig is actually going up today. Huh. Well, all right. The real Satoshi is actually getting a bullish read. Will it be faded one more time? Probably. But it does look like we're going to come test up here again to the trend line. So maybe we get a move up to 220-ish. And then we'll see what happens there. Maybe it can actually finally break out. We are we are like 80% full on this symmetrical triangle. So breakout should be occurring, statistically speaking, any day now. But yeah, finally getting some love on Craig. Maybe Craig will be, like I said, testing that 220 area. Anything back over like 225, though, man, we probably do go to like 250, so that's pretty nice. EOS, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, EOS's chart, I like this. Opening up to the upside. What time is it? 2:15. Okay. Opening up to the upside. Daily has mucho resistance in the little mama camel hump here. Got to get above these local highs at 430, but we are right at the 420 area, which has been real serious resistance for a while now. So we'll see if we can close above that. But this EMA structure, very sexy. Very much sexy. The only bad thing is the 200 is pointing down, but everything else looks really good. Major support at about $4 now. Anything back below $4, you got to be a little bit scary, or a little bit scared on this one. XMR getting rejected one more again from getting up here to that 240-ish level. Still looks okay. EMAs are opening up to the upside. It's all right. We didn't get any dominance on that push, though, on DMI, so that is interesting. So that's showing the bulls weren't really participating in this. Huh. I don't like that. No likey that for Monero. Let's go to daily. Yeah, daily looks okay. Super neutral since the end of February. Very, very neutral. Yeah, this is kind of ugly. Just chilling the stupid range. Jeez, I'm just gonna skip it. Don't care about it right now. Needs to get out of the range. ZEC, okay. Zcash looks all right here, opening up. EMAs, you got the little saucer right around the trend line, so this is pretty nice. Oscillators don't have momentum yet. They need some more candles. Probably another day's worth of candles would do it. If we stay above 144, we'd probably get that strength. But we're getting the first sign of it right here. A lot of resistance, though, at about 148. So I'd like to see a closure above 148, then the oscillators get going. And then this thing probably does test like 160 or so. Then we'll have to see after that. Anything back below this trend line, though, and a horizontal below 134, get out of there. Actually, don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Financial advice, blah, blah, blah. It's not it. Da, 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 disclaimer. All right. Yeah, more of this crap. Look at this. The 200 is actually rounding out Dash. The 200 3-hour SMA. Look at this thing. That is just pretty wild. Yeah, some of these patterns are starting to look... They're kind of starting to look bad now. Like back over here, they were looking okay, bouncing, making higher highs, higher lows, and now they're kind of flipping the last few days. We're starting to see lower highs and lower lows being created, so that kind of sucks. Let's go to daily. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not really liking some of these rollover looking charts. Let me put my lines up on this. There we go. Yeah, so just super freaking neutral. Yeah, I don't really like anything about this. Maybe if we can go for another day or so and get above the saucer and have the EMAs open up and get some dominance and in the power zone down here, then maybe it looks good. But I mean, even then, it's going to have to really just clear this 240-ish area to even, like, we need to make a higher high here instead of this rollover action. Rollover roundedness is not good on the top like this. That is usually distribution. You know, conversely, if it's the other way around and you have, you know, like this, but it's this way, then that's accumulation. But a lot of times when you see them like, whoa, goodness, upside down, flip up, right. A lot of times when you see that roundedness, that is distribution. You do get lower prices. So kind of ugly on that. Let's see. Doge, what are you going to do? Give us something cool, Doge. Nothing. Ranging. Just chilling right around 100. Y'all know what it is there. You know, 95-ish, 94-ish is like the bottom where it keeps getting bid up on the sat pairing. But I've been defaulting to the dollar pairing on this guy. So let's see. Same shit, different day. Look at this thing, just sideways as F. But look at this. We're actually starting to possibly make the toppingness here, too. So that's... shit, that's kind of interesting. Any more... If we get a candle close below, like, 5.6 cents, like a body close on this, I'm probably gonna start to get a little bit bearish on Doge. So we're starting to see some kind of ugliness in the in some of these altcoin charts on the low time frames. Yeah, of course, weeklies and all that shit are going to be like super bullish as hell because they're, you know, 8,000 million% above any regular trend line for the most part, except for BCH. Look at that. Roger Ver actually has a pretty nice weekly chart. So if you look at the weekly on Roger, he actually looks like he does want to test up here towards like $900, which would be crazy. But a lot of these lower time frame charts are kind of sloppy, so need a little bit more time to reset those. Hopefully those don't start getting really reset. Let's go look at Kai. Wanted to look at that one. That's a position I've been holding. I need to see if I need to trim it after this continuation today. Yeah, nice move on Kai. We were talking about this yesterday, just going sideways at the very top of a range in a blue sky breakout mode at all-time highs is what that means. Blue sky breakout means it's never been there before. And whenever you get consolidation, this is price acceptance at the upper end of the range. And so like we were talking about yesterday, anything back below like 6.5 cents would probably get pretty ugly on this. But really, this is bullish when you consolidate at the very upper end of the range, and we did get a nice little push out of this for another 25% run, so that's pretty cool. Let's go to a daily though and see how far we are on the DMI, because you can kind of judge. Oh wow, yeah, we're way, oh my god, yeah, the DMI daily on a daily is a 2. Okay, so that rarely ever happens. Let's see. The last time that even happened in this chart, I mean, I know it only goes back to last summer, but the last time that happened was over here, right here, on this candle. Not the exact top, but right off of it before death came in. Interesting. Dang, DMI positive, though. Almost called it to the T. All right, so on this one, we have been kind of floating up here for a while, to be fair, for the last 3-4 days in a row. 91 daily RSI. That's probably one of the higher readings. Yeah, back here we had that. Yeah, this is super extended here. I'm actually going to go ahead and take off another half of this because, yeah. Alright, just bear with me. I'm just working on my other computer here. I'm getting rid of some Kai. Alright, did that go through? I think it did. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah, so this is going to get extended. I took some off when it did this move here and left about half on. And then now I'm taking half of that half on. So I guess I got a quarter left. But yeah, this read up here, 91, really high extended RSI. And then the DMI being at 2. That's just begging for the bears to snap back and show their face. And this thing will probably go back to this consolidation range with the swiftness, and especially with how the other market's been acting. Kind of weird stuff here. Volkswagen giving it up. This is a very bearish daily setup that's about to close here in 30-ish minutes. This is very bearish right here. That's kind of tweezer top action. Got really ahead of itself. I mean, this is a crazy ass move for Volkswagen to go up 30 to 45% in the day. Pretty wild. Don't know why. Don't really care. More buyers than sellers at that time. I took all mine off though here on this candle, on this doji candle. So whatever. I'm out of that. I'm actually going to take it off this list. Forgot to do that. MindMed. Just sitting here sideways. Am I going to do anything with that? I don't know. We actually need to go back to the podcast list and go over equities here, because if equities keep selling off, I'm probably going to de-risk probably a lot of stuff. Wow. Holy shit, they are continuing to sell off. Let's zoom in here on the crack time frames. Yeah, look at this. Just super rollover. Man, the market, I guess, went to lunch today and said, hey, we're done. We're cashing out today. Usually you don't get like really big moves coming out of the lunch session. So pretty interesting. That is a change of behavior. You can see we went right up here to the bottom end of the red box and got a swift rejection last night. So just the smallest amount of the target just barely hit right into it, and we are getting a firm rejection from this guy. We have cut through all the EMAs and the mama on the 3-hour just in today's trading session. So bears are definitely showing their face here. And we did actually have neutral reads on this rally too, so that's interesting. On DMI, that is. So we'll see if we can get caught right here. It can be okay if we get caught in this area about 3,900. Anything back below like 39 though, this is probably going to get pretty fugly. Let's go to NASDAQ. Damn, NASDAQ getting rejected. So, all right, and below this trend line. Shit, well, let's erase that trend line. You can see, let's zoom in a little bit. You can see the resistance, former support that we've been watching, this 13.3-ish level, has been very much respected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now. Fat rejection on there. The bears are like, nah, bitch, you're staying below this area. And also you had the, And also you had the, whatchamacallit, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. The 200 crossed down the 377 on a 3-hour time frame. So that's a little bit significant. The last time that has happened that they crossed was all the way back in November last fall. So is this making some kind of sloppy, complex, inverted head and shoulders? Man, it might be. That would be freaking crazy if it was doing that. Yeah, on the daily. I mean, it would have to rally really hard in the next few days for that to play out, but this is pretty swift selling. But it is kind of coming to a support zone right around here, about 12.7-ish. So if it can get caught here, then that's all right. But, I mean, we are getting bearish reads on 3-hour, on the DMI. Daily, daily's kind of neutral. But this is some pretty swift-ass selling, just giving all up the stupid Fed pump yesterday, which happens so much. It's crazy how much they fade that move. Just like get everybody on the wrong side of the trade. It's hyped up, yay. And then it just pulls that damn rug. Let's see. Dow hovering right here at about that previous resistance level at 32.8-ish. So if we can get caught here, that would look good. But man, these two 3-hour candles, this is pretty ugly. Usually when you see something like this is a rejection, and it usually is hard to get past the that price action. So we'll see. We're getting bid up off the previous resistance point already for both of these candles. We'll see if that can hold them up. Hold the bulls up. But yeah, 10 simples all the way down at 32.3, so we could easily go test that guy and see what happens then. But yeah, pretty pretty brutal selling on NASDAQ and Russell. Yeah, Russell has been looking bearish for a while. It didn't even look bullish into the pump yesterday, right up to the mama consolidation rejection. Pushed right back into it, big rejection. So Russell is actually engulfing and looks pretty damn bearish. Russell actually kind of looks like it wants to test down here at the 2200 level. Let's go daily. Man, it's right on the 21 daily, though. So if it can hold 2270-ish, it's probably okay. Anything back below 2270, though, I do think this is going to get kind of brutal. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, the weekly might show up. Yeah, wow. So still got room to fall in the weekly against the previous week's candle. Yeah, man, kind of rounded top in here. Not super great. VIX popping hard. Look at that. Closes on the daily. First time in a while. An open and close below kind of our threshold here. And we talked about that yesterday. Crazy snap moves happening from here. Can easily go down. And we did see that today. A 12% move. It is right to the top of the box, though. So does this just get rejected one more time? Possibly. It's hard to do TA on VIX. It's just something to kind of keep an eye on. VVIX never got bearish, though. You can see it held up its range going all the way back to December, right here at about 110, and popped up. Oil is the one big thing they got is getting murder fest today, and it was getting a little bearish yesterday. We were talking about how the it was just drifting down, and how the DMI had got dominance on the 3 hour for the longest sustained period for going back to, what was it? I think like it was a while back. I can't remember. We scroll back and go check out that video from yesterday, but yeah, it was like the longest that the bears had momentum on the DMI on the 3 hour for a hot minute. And man, as soon as we cut the trend line this time, you didn't get the next one bid back up. It was just death and massive continuation. So getting rejected so far. This is a pretty nasty candle on oil. Does have pretty good support around about $58. So we'll see what happens there. But now we're going to need some more time to digest this move. I guess it does have a little bit of support right around where we're at too. Around 59. Well, I guess it's technically 58.80, whatever. We'll call it the 58 handle. Lots of space in the 58 handle for support there. And the DMI is already up at 50 on the bearish DMI. So, yeah, pretty damn swift move. Real quick. Yeah, pretty odd, man. Today just really came with the surprise action there. Oh, look at this. It's going down more. What a shocker. Bouncing off this, well, you don't really see it on the 3 hour, but on the daily you can see it bouncing off that trend line. On the 3 hour, it's still trying to get back above it. I mean, the bonds just can't get no damn love. Delete previous version of Windows. No, why would I do that? No. I'm going to be stuck with something I can't roll back or anything. Oh, Bill. Stop trying to trap me, dude. All right. So maybe it gets support here. I don't know. It hasn't got support in a while. Bonds just can't get no freaking love. Doesn't matter how many you buy and support the market. It's just getting murder fest, especially when you have TNX just continuing to push up and up into the stratosphere. I mean, now we're getting into the upper end of the target range. Or no, actually, sorry. We're into the middle of the target range now from this consolidation. Consolidated right on the bottom of it around 160. And, I mean, are we about to push up to 190 on this bitch? Whoa. If we are, I'd expect a lot more pressure, selling pressure in traditional markets. Dixie rallying today. Bouncing right off the 21. Right to the 10 simple, though. This is kind of ranging, so there's not really anything to see here. Neutral on both of the oscillators, too, for the most part. How about the 3 hour? Yeah, even the 3 hours neutral, so... Really got to get above 92 or back below like 91. So the 91 handle is the range for now. Swift rejection also from yesterday on the euro, but still stupid range. Can't really do shit with this until it gets back above 120 or back below 118.5. You're just kind of ranging. Yeah, and you can range trade if you want. That is totally a thing where you just buy the upper end or buy the lower end, sell the upper end, rinse and repeat. Just be ready to flip whenever it does break out of that range. Don't get married to the position, which can happen at any moment. DAX is rallying hard, staying in its structure, so that's interesting. That looks nice. DAX is the German market, if you didn't know. So yeah, DAX actually looks all right. Not too shabby on the DAX, surprisingly. Shanghai also looking all right relative to today's price action. See if we can get DMI on the bulls to get in the power zone, and we might get a good push up into like 35, 36 on this guy if we get that. Anything back below 3,400 though, kind of scary. Gold getting rejected even. Jesus, I mean, none of this can get no love from yesterday. It's like selling across the freaking board today. So yeah, rallies right to the 200 on the Fed. Stupid announcement that everybody already knew what they were going to say. Gets rejected swiftly. But look where it did get caught. Nice hammer candle right here that closed right back above this trend line and the mama and the 55 exponential. So that's a pretty good candle in reaction from that dump. So with that, gold might have the opportunity to break back up over 1750. But you can see even when it got to 1755-ish area, right below the horizontal resistance, it got rejected. And that's what actually happened over here, too, before I got to it. It got front run. But, hey, man, this might get pushed up into it. Let's see, the 23rd is the apex of this little formation here. So not too terrible. Not too terrible so far. I like it. I like this reaction off this candle. Anything back below 1720, though, I'd start to get a little bit skeptical on upside for gold. Silver, barely riding the 21. I'm sorry, they're not the 21. Derp. The trend line here and the mama is right on it, so that's kind of cool for confluence. But then on the daily, you have the mama right over it. So just a pretty tight consolidation range here. Needs to really get back up over 26.5 to get kind of excited. But pretty swift move, man, in the Euro session that carried over today. Let's see, not really. I mean, it did make a higher high, though, at least in this structure, so that's cool, and it's making a lower, higher low. So that's pretty good. I mean, so that's an uptrend by definition. So not really concerned until we make a new lower low on this guy, which would happen if we get a body close below 25.80-ish on that guy. Platinum rallying a little bit today, but kind of gave it up. It looks like a shit coin in between the 200 and the 377, just trying to get out of its own way. Pretty brutal. Just boring as hell. Can't really do anything with this. Just like a lot of the shit coins until it gets out of that range. And what we don't want to start seeing happen is this thing just kind of just start petering out. Like some of these shit coins are starting to look like. Palladium looked like that for a while. Let's go to a good example of what it can happen in breakout from a rounded kind of formation. And here's Palladium. I don't know what's up with Palladium, but Jesus. So you had that kind of roundedness here on Palladium, right? But as soon as you make some new highs, it destroys this structure. And as you can see here on this candle right here, we did that, made a new high from a local high, and then the next one literally just took out all of the previous highs on this little rounded top and then just broke the shit out of it. This is pretty wild. I don't know why Palladium's running so hard. I mean, this is 3-4 days in a row straight up. It's up 14%. A lot of buyers in this shit. I guess it's got sexy. Oh, man, I did not see this. We've been skipping over Palladium. Too bad, because look at this setup right here. This is like the golden, awesome setup that we love to see. Yeah, that's what you get when you skip stuff, right? At your leisure, because your emotions are like, oh, I don't want to look at that anymore. But look at this, man. Breaks up all the EMAs right on top of each other within $40 or so on price. Opening EMAs up. Let me zoom in a little bit. Opening EMAs, test on all of them, still riding up and grinding. And when you have the 200 to 377 and all these like this, we talked about this in a couple videos ago. Whenever you have this is like super awesome setups. And then you also had right here, DMI went dominant for the second time after barely getting dominant on this one. And RSI had been dominant this whole time. I mean, this is a really sexy price setup right here. These are like the best ones when they're right on top of the 377 and the 200 like this. So, yeah, that sucks. Missed that trade, but that's okay. Opportunity is infinite in the market, so don't beat yourself up over it. All right, let's go over here to the red list. I want to show something that got just mollywopped me. Not mollywopped, but I mean, I took some losses on it. And so this is good for management stuff too. We've talked about this in a few videos recently too. You had this nice setup. Of course, nothing's 100% in this game except that you will take losses. That is the 100% truth in trading. So you will take losses. So just accept it and try to set up your risk parameters to your liking. But anyway, you got this opening up 200, 377 right on top of each other. Nice, the beautiful setup we like to see. But then look what happened. Market dump today. It only takes one trader to screw up your thesis. Literally only one. Okay, so this one trader, let's just call it this one trader, totally just effed this all up. It got buttered all the way through every single EMA, and then even the next one went below the mama. So when you see this happen, this like kills the trade. It's over. Now if you want to maybe hold it a little bit longer, you do whatever you want. You know, maybe if it holds this 390 area, it's okay. But usually whenever they get chopped like this through all the EMAs, especially in one day, it's usually no bueno. And usually do get further downside. So, will that happen here? Possibly. But I'm definitely trimming some of that position to limit possible further losses on that guy. Because, you know, it had the perfect setup, but today, no bueno. Just straight from the open. Goodbye. And that's okay. It happens sometimes. It's all good. Let's see. Just as you can see, Palladium. Let's just look at that one more time. See, so if Palladium did the same thing and like right here in this cluster, instead of like consolidating above it, which is nice, it just cut through right there, then this trade would have also been botched. And you probably would have had either more sideways or a further continuation to the downside. But when you just get when it rides up and stays above it, hey, you don't got to worry about it. It's very nice. But Nokia did not want to do that. It didn't want to play ball today. Cut through all of them. Botched trade. And you can see it's already getting some pressure on it. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and close that guy because I just don't want to deal with it. All right, that's closed. Took a small little loss. That's alrighty. It happens. All right, so take that off my list. And especially when you've got the other markets just rolling over and acting like dogs. I mean, NASDAQ's about to hit 3% down on the day. So is Russell. I mean, we keep selling off on this guy. I mean, pretty brutal move. So you can't have speculative stuff start pumping super hard when the market wants to just dump in your face. All right, let's see. Well, like the majors, anyway. Jeez, excuse me. Lack of oxygen to the brain here. Damn, even BlackBerry getting murder fest all the way back down, giving all up this rally. You can see, too, it had nice EMAs opening up with the comeback to test in there. But today, just giving it up. You know, I mean, it's still a little bit bullish on the DMI. Just a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff just getting monkey hammered today around lunchtime. So, let's see. What else do we want to look at? Yeah, PPLT on the platinum one, the one I was trading to buy that dip in platinum. Still okay. It's flat on the day though, and platinum's up like 1 or 2% or whatever it is. So that kind of sucks. I guess it doesn't want to participate in that rally. And I only have like a tenth of my original position left on from this guy, but I might be peeling it off because that's just kind of like blah. Clean up my book a little bit too, you know. Let's see, what is that, 70? Alright, so I took the rest of that off, just whatever. Let's see, MJ&A, man, we probably got hit on some weed stocks. Oh, before I forget, let me go look at the blockchain. I want to look at MicroStrategy. Ooh, MicroStrategy, don't break it. Don't you break this. I think MicroStrategy, if it starts making some new lows, that's not going to bode well, I don't think, for the general market. That might sound a little bit crazy. It's like, what is MicroStrategy for the whole market? Just like we've talked about a few times. If y'all have forgotten, let me go back to the dot-com bubble. Let's go back in time. Look at this. It's a hype company, so whoever runs this company likes to jump on the hype train. And so you can see it, August 99, literally the very last innings of the tech bubble, participated and got super pumpy, right? And so if you zoom out and you look at both of these trajectories, they're freaking identical. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Pretty wild. I didn't think MicroStrategy went that far back, but I noticed it about a month ago. I was like, oh shit, it was traded all the way back in the tech bubble? These guys are pumping dumpers. So, pretty scary chart, actually. Just totally parabolic. Just mucho up, only up. If this one loses this trend line and back below 590, I'd start to get real concerned about Bitcoin and crypto and kind of the general market, actually. Call me crazy, but I do think it has weight. Hershey's is saying, what's up, bitches, though. Smart money and Hershey's is just rallying to the moon, right to the underbelly of the trend line. Got the EMAs back open. Holy crap. So we got one thing defying the sell-off today, and it's chocolate. Who would have thought chocolate would be the winner today? That's hilarious. What's up, Trans? How are you doing, man? Yeah, we'll go check them out in a second. I wanted to look at, what was it? I need to look at my red list real quick because I think it's getting close to regular market close. So do I need to take any of that off? Oh, BAT running up pretty good. BTAC. This company possibly might do, who the hell was it? I said it yesterday. I already forgot. Backed. They might buy Backed. Possibly. I think that's what it is. Was that what I put in there? No, wait. Sorry. That's a different one. That's eToro. That's who it is. And then an auto company. That's who these guys were. Sorry. Not Backed. Backed is the VIH. That's this one. They're potentially going to buy Backed, maybe. Or try to acquire it. But, with this market getting sold off, they're like, well, nope, ain't gonna do shit now. Alright, let's see. Got rid of that. MJ&A. Do I want to hold on to this still? Man, look at this super flatness. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it unless it breaks this trend line, whatever. And what about MindMed? Yeah, it's holding up actually fairly well today for the market being down 3%. So yeah, we'll just hold on to that. I already trimmed my couple other losers today, so we'll just leave it at that. All right, let's go to the orange list, actually. This is the watch list. Maybe something on here has a good entry. Tilray. No, weed stocks, just sell the news all event, buy the rumor, sell the news. Played out perfectly here. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday's stream. the whole Mexican weed thing. That was fun. Let's see what weed stocks are doing today, actually. Ooh, Zine getting kind of bloody. There are a couple strong ones, though. To be fair, Can, Altria. What else? Pretty much just a few here. Abatis. Wow, Abatis is on the top of that list. I remember trading that back in 2014. It's probably worth nothing, though, compared to then. Well, yeah, pretty much 2 cents versus 20-something cents. All right, let's go to whatever you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? GRNQ, huh? GRNQ. I guess that's a stock. Green Pro Cap, dude. What is this? Looks very illiquid. I don't know. It says it has average 2 million a day. On a 10-day roll. Doesn't look like it on the chart. This one actually looks pretty good. You got the 3-hour opening up. Mama little saucer bowl here, right along with the long-term moving averages. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Daily is a little sloppy. Let's go weekly. Weekly is pretty nice, though. Slowly grinding up the short-term MAs. Can't hate that. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, the 3-hour. I mean, as long as this thing is staying above like 220, this actually looks pretty good. Not too shabby. Don't know anything about these guys. Finance investment managers is what this says. Operates through small business and real estate stuff. Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Chart looks pretty good. Anything back a closure above $3 probably gets us to test. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? What the hell, man? Yeah, but this actually looks pretty good, though. I do like this chart overall. Not too shabby, dude. GTT. It's not my favorite. I feel like we looked at this recently, didn't we? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if I like this chart. This is pretty sloppy. EMA or RSI is getting weak too. Man, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the oscillators aren't giving us any edge on this, so you kind of have to just default to horizontal price action. And I'd say, you know, if this thing can hold 175, it's probably okay. But man, even anything below like 185 starts to get kind of ugly. Conversely, though, to the upside, if we can clear like $2, no, it needs to be like 220. If we can clear like 220, this thing probably would rip really hard to like maybe $3. Test the underline of this in this big candle. So, yeah, but not my favorite chart. Definitely not. Yeah, anything back below 180, I'd be watching out for this guy. What else do you got here? DSS. DSS, I like that. The only thing that sucks kinda is the very near-term resistance of the long-term moving averages, about 460. But I mean, $4 to 460 is a pretty good move. Daily is almost getting back into the groove. Earnings are coming up at the end of this month, though. So if you don't know that, now you do. But yeah, as long as this kind of rides up the EMAs, I don't see any problem with this guy. It looks all right. It looks better than that first one. But it has a lot of weird dump and pumps. Like this shit. It's kind of odd price action. Daily chart, though, looks pretty shitty, to be fair. But hey, as long as on the short-term time frame, sticking on this 3 hours, as long as it's riding above 350 and continues to grind up these short-term MAs, then I don't really have a problem with it. And you do have DMI getting into the power zone on the last few candles here, so that's nice. Rock, what's up, Rock? My thesis has been BTC at one more push-up to 70K area before the next bear market. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I've been targeting between 60 and 80 for this cycle is kind of what I've been thinking. Of course, anything can happen, but still operating on that, but may have to reconsider. Coinbase IPO could be defining moment. Yeah, which the Coinbase IPO is this month. I don't know if you know that, Rock, but it is coming out this month. So the direct listing will be happening in March. What's going on, Anthony? Algo. Yeah, we can. Are you talking about Algo Rand, the shitcoin? Or are you talking about? You're probably talking about that. I don't know if there's algo in traditional markets. We'll just we'll default to that. If it is algo, like, let's just see if algo is a stock. It probably is, right? Oh, nope, it's not. So that makes it easy. Algo Rand, Tether. I do like this basing pattern on the daily. That looks nice. Weekly's okay. You got the 10 simple about to put some price pressure up underneath it, so that's nice. Just bear with me one quick second. I'm just opening up one more account to make sure I don't need to manage something real fast. I feel like I do, but I just want to double check. Better to double check than forget and lose some more money, you know? I want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, already got max on that. GDX. Giving it up. Alright, no, I don't really have to do anything. Those expire anyway. Alright, cool. Let's see. Back to Algorand. Sold off today too. Couldn't get away from that. Dang, past 3% on equities now. Jeez. But yeah, this looks still okay as long as it holds like this 120-ish area. I don't have any big problems with it. Let's go put my horizontals up so I can get a little bit better idea. Yeah, it looks all right too on the oscillators. Not terrible. I like this formation more, this like rounded stuff here on the daily. Anything back below, yeah, like 115-ish. I'd start to be a little bit cautious, and it just goes into probably more ranging mode to bearish. But as long as we're above that 115 area, 120, this probably has some legs. I mean, you got higher highs in the intermediate structure, and it's actually above all this stupid crap. Like most of the altcoins are stuck between the 377 and the 200. So it's actually on top of that range. So that's showing a little bit of relative strength against the market. So I do like that. But yeah, as long as this thing's holding about 115, 120, I don't have any issues with it. The biggest problem is if we're just going to get continued sell-off. Wow, which we are. Look at this. Holy crap. This is not good. This is not what we want to see for Bitcoin. So a lot of, like, oh, man. Okay. This is pretty damn ugly for the 3 hour. We're getting back below. Man, if Bitcoin gets rejected here from this pump, there's one thing here. I'll just show you all real quick what it is. I got 3 minutes. There is this. Hey, yeah, no problem, man. Let's see. Yeah, you see? Dang, that's pretty brutal. Holy crap, man. What is going down? Woo! Brutal. Lunchtime bears, dude. The bears got nice and energized at lunchtime today. All right, so if Bitcoin's going to keep rolling over here, you know, a lot of these altcoins are going to start to get murder fest. Let's go to coin checkup. See what kind of moves we have today. Yeah, no really big moves. Crow, ZKS, a couple 10 percenters, but that's it. There's like no big 20, 30 percenters like we've been seeing. So it's kind of affecting the general market here. Yeah, if this candle closes like this, what do we got? An hour left? I mean, that's engulfing the last, days worth of business. And you do have the EMAs opening up, so you have like the last line of defense. But just like we were talking about earlier in the stream, if this thing takes back out 56K and we get back into the range below this horizontal, I think it's going to get pretty ugly. And before I forget, actually, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Let me show you a indicator using pi cycles. And you can, it's free. You can go check it out if you'd like. Hold on, let me figure out where the hell the damn plot is. Can you plot it for me, please? We gotta go over here. Where is it? There it is. I have it hidden. Okay. Okay, so 86 on the percentage. So this, I don't really know exactly how the math works on this, but it's a pretty interesting indicator. So it's measuring, it has like this extension line up here on the top, and every other time that it gets within 80% of the price action, which is what this number is showing right here, when it gets to 80%, it has called the top every single time in Bitcoin. And so if you want to see what I'm talking about here, let me erase some of the drawings, probably make it easier to see. There we go. And we can just take off oscillators. We don't need any of that. Try to keep it clean as possible. And so whenever it gets to 80%, and that's measuring from this line here down, right? Okay. So whenever it gets to like close to 80%, then it's usually like the top of the market. And so you can see right here when it started coming down, we're right at like 79, 80-ish. Close enough is close enough. And then we did roll over. Oh, there's the bell, but damn. And we did end up rolling over on this guy, and that was the end of the bull market in 2017. And if we scroll back and go back further into time, and you have to do this on a daily too, you can see too in this little intermediate pump, there was 2 major cycles in 2013, and the last one, same thing. If we're about 80 here, oh, there's 86, so it's going to be about this one. Yeah, so you can see here, once this got to 80%, that was it. It marked the top one more time, rolled over. If we scroll back a little bit further to this one, if we go here, oh, that's 84, so it's probably around this one-ish. Yeah, so it's around this one or this one. And to be fair, this one did get another 70% move to the upside, but it was swiftly, within a couple of days, it was swiftly given up. And we haven't had the cycle top actually print yet on the one we have now, because we're still at about 86. But you can see every time that this thing, it's pretty much called the top with only one instance where the next few days pumped really hard, but to literally give it all up 2 days after that. So it has pretty good confluence with marking the local tops from each cycle. And again, we don't have the big, cycle top action marker yet. I'd imagine that'll come in. It'll probably show its face, though, I bet you, in the next month. And what's interesting, too, about the timing of this thing is that Coinbase is IPOing this month. And I've always thought in the back of my head that when Coinbase IPOs, that's going to be the cycle top. I don't know why. That's just total random feeling. There's nothing technical about that. That's just all emotion there. And but yeah, just kind of interesting that it coincides with that. And so this is naturally, as you can see, just aggressively coming down. So even if price just chills right here within this $5,000-$6,000 range, it's going to be 80% by, I think, the end of this month. So I've been watching that kind of like a hawk. And also, I don't know the exact date of the Coinbase IPO. I just have a friend that's in it, and he got a message earlier this week that said it was going to go live this month. So, I mean, hell, there's only this is the 18th, so hell, there's only 12, 13 days left. But yeah, pretty interesting there. And if you want to look at that and play with it yourself, it's called, just go up here to indicators and type in CT reverse pi. Maybe if I can spell, there it is. And it's by the caretaker, makes it, that's what CT stands for. CT reverse pi, Bitcoin top indicator. And it only works on Bitcoin. It's specifically made for Bitcoin. I've looked at it on other indicators or other tradables. It doesn't do anything. So it really is just for Bitcoin. But yeah, so if you want to check that out yourself, hey, please do. Let me know if you find anything cool with it on other time frames. But I think it is calculated to be on a daily time frame. So there is that looming in the background, and I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. And yeah, I mean, right now it's just okay, kind of just hovering right here. We just can't break down much more from here without getting really ugly. And let's turn back on our horizontals and all our cool drawing tools. But yeah, back below the 56, 55 and a half level, I think it's real nasty for BTC. Conversely, though, the upside, man, all we got to do is clear 59K on a body, man, and we probably will make some new highs. Let's go to daily, though, real quick. Yeah, so about 59. But these two daily candles are still putting nice upward pressure on it so far. And the bottom and tops of those candles are at about 56 and a half. So giving us good confluence with our horizontal here and just that little $1,000 pocket of buffer there. But man, yeah, Ethereum just this is looking pretty shitty, to be fair, on Ethereum. I don't like this chart on Ethereum. This is ugly. This is like a topping pattern right here on Ethereum. This is very indicative of distribution. So take it for what it's worth, but very ugly. It's like, just think about it. Bias buster. If you saw this pattern right on the bottom side of some price action, you know, you'd be like, oh shit, it's kind of basing out, right? It just needs to clear right here, and then it's going to run to the upside. Well, that's what it looks like, but the problem is that's actually to the downside. A little trickery. Yeah, flipping the chart like that sometimes really helps get rid of your biases. Let's try it out one time, see if it works. All right, well, I think that's it. Let's go see what they closed up on the day. We get any bounces at the end of the day? Probably. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Little relief bounces, but holy crap. It literally sold off all into the day since lunch. This is crazy. Wow, when was the last time we even saw that so swiftly? I mean, this is only... It's not even 2 hours that happened in. You know, this is the whole day. What's this one here? That's almost the whole trading session. This one probably... Yeah, this is a pump for 2 hours. Of course, we're going to find a few of those, but I don't think we've seen this most aggressive selling here in a hot minute. Maybe right here. Okay, back over here on March 5th and March 4th, we saw some pretty heavy... selling pressure. So damn, trading view, come on, why you be so slow, man? Yeah, pretty ugly though on Russell. This is not very sexy on the 3 hour. Daily is stopped right at the 21 EMA, so maybe that's all right. But kind of sloppy, man. Kind of sloppy, and that sell-off took down a lot of stuff today with it. So pretty interesting price action there. Again, like I said yesterday, which is even more true after today's price action, we really got to see how this weekly closes. I mean, if the weekly can still close kind of strong, then it's all good. But after this little Fed meeting, I don't know, man. This daily is engulfing 1, 2, 3, 4 days now. Let's go to SPX because that's cash settled. That's already closed for the day. Man, right on top of the 10 simple. Dead on top of it. Yeah, jeez. All right, well, can't really get shit from that. Dow Jones Transportation putting in a rejection candle, so that's pretty ugly. Dow Jones Average also putting in a rejection candle, so that is ugly. And the Ruts, big old girthy engulfing candle here. Actually cutting into all this prior consolidation business too. And get rid of this trend line. This shit doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, wow. All right, well, let's see what it does tomorrow. We got Friday, close of the week. You know, maybe we just get this reversed and make some new highs, but definitely a little bit of damage done, especially since that was all done in the last like 2 hours of the day. So that's pretty interesting. Earl murdered. Earl Murderfest. Ouch. So if we saw that on the crack time frames. No, nothing really too crazy. Sometimes I do like to look at those just because, you know. All right, well, I think I'm going to be signing off here shortly. If y'all want any other tickers or anything, please feel free to throw them in the chat box now. Otherwise, I'm going to be going over final thoughts here and wrap this biatch up. See if water got hit too. I'm just curious. Yeah, a little bit, kind of flat. Real estate getting murdered. Oh yeah, real estate got taken to the shed today. Wow. Damn. All right. What have the 3D printers been doing? Have they just been selling off all their big runs? Yeah, almost. Yeah, wow. Ouch. Brutal. 50% down. More than 50%. Whoa. Whoa. Dang, that's interesting. A lot of these things just participating in the last hype cycle of the of this market. Possibly. Let's go to bondage. I want to see if Mooney bonds started rolling. Wow, they did. Started rolling back over. Look at this. How about Jesus? Man, guys, this is just so confusing. If there's bond traders, Clown World stonks. Oh yeah, you like that? Did you see my list in there? Yeah, it's kind of a goofy list. It's probably not the best list. We can go look at them real quick though. What do you consider the Clown World stonks? Oh my god, dude, I've had 20 freaking spam calls today on my phone. It is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what's been going on lately, but it is just too freaking much. All right, damn, this is ugly, man. This is really ugly for corporate bonds to be rolling over like this. You can see the roundedness in this actually did get follow through in this price action. Damn, this is an ugly chart. It's even almost like an inverted type W, like an M sort of. Man, if that gets played out, that's got a measured move, probably all the way back down to, you know, like the mid-low 1 teens. Yeah, this is pretty odd, man. I know that TNX is just rallying really, really hard this year, and maybe that's just putting all the pressure on investment grade corporate bonds, but like, jeez, let's go back here and look real quick. Been rallying since August, you know, literally since August. It's been rallying, and it's been flat pretty much since then. Let's invert this. Yeah, I guess it kind of does look a lot like the TNX inverted. Oh, we got to re-invert that. It looks similar to it, but man, yeah, just in Mooney bonds, like Mooney bonds shouldn't be rolling over like this. This is like the safe haven thing that every financial advisor at every stupid bank you can think of is like, oh, and pension funds, they just all be rolling into this shit. They're like, oh, put your money in Mooney bonds. It's like no risk. Except when it gets risky. Oh, man. What a freaking clown world, baby. Did I already hit metals? I did earlier. You talking about, like, precious metals, I'm assuming. We can run through them real quick, though. Clown world. Bloody Friday? Dude, we might get a Bloody Friday. Shit. You want to see my clown world stocks? Dash. Murder. This is the biggest scam company in the world, I think. Not in the world, but it's a big one. Snowflakes. Oh, they're hurting all the snowflakes' feelings. Hey, maybe a base is right here. Around $200. So, all-in snowflake. No, I'm just kidding. IPO rolling over. Ooh, it looks like it's about to make an H pattern possibly here. And when you see those, oh, man, you've got to watch out. Anything back below this. And it usually happens all in the same move, too. So anything below 59, 58 bucks, that's going to be pretty brutal on IPO. Or ARK. ARK has the exact same formation happening. This bullshit ass. I'm Kathy Wood. I'm amazing. I just buy stocks that everybody else already has in their Robinhood account. So stupid. I don't get the hype around her at all. I already did that rant, though, a week ago or something. Airbnb, yeah, I mean, it's kind of okay up here. Tesla, rejection. NEO? Oh, look at this. A lot of these stocks, oh, whoa, weird. We're getting a lot of that little rollover H pattern. Wolf. Oh, yeah, that just murdered Petco. Is this the new pets.com? I think you brought this up, Scott, when we were watching one time, or when you were watching. You're like, it's the new pets.com, maybe? But yeah, maybe. They didn't get no pump at all, though. They just got dumped on your face. Let's see. Yeah, weird, though. A lot of these stocks have kind of like preliminary H patterns building. Dang. Snowflake actually kind of has one already perfectly built. Man, anything below 210 on Snowflake. Man, these snowflakes are really going to start crying. All right. Anthony, let me hit metals for you real quick again. Blue list. Gold. So they looked pretty good still. I do like this candle, this nice hammer candle. Coming right back up. To the test the mama, test the trend line, close right up on the 55, so I do like that. Anything back below though, 1720, I'd be a little bit concerned about gold's upside, but it does look like it's still kind of working its way. Oh my gosh, it does look like it's still working its way up into this resistance line, but it does have major resistance though at 1760-ish. So do be wary of that. Weekly, let's go to weekly. Weekly still got a lot of work to do. 2 days still got a shit ton of work to do. Daily even has a lot of work to do. But, to be fair, daily did regain the exponentials on RSI. So that's the first time that that's happened since all the way back here at the beginning of the year, actually. So, hey, that's noteworthy. So maybe the bulls are finally going to creep their way in. But on this, you can use this 3-hour or medium-term time frame, 4-hour, whatever. They're all going to show pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I do like this candle close. Anything above 1720-ish, no concerns. Silver is making higher highs, higher lows. A little bit sloppier of a chart than gold, but as long as it's holding like 2570-ish, and ultimately this local recent low at about 25.5, then it's okay. It still will be making higher lows and higher highs, so that'll be all right. Daily, though, has nothing on the oscillators. Extremely neutral. Not even like gold. I mean, you're even in between the exponentials, so that's pretty much no play zone. The best thing about silver, though, is if you default to super high time frames, the monthly still looks really good, and price bounced right off the 10 simple here at about 24.80. So the monthly on silver still looks extremely sexy. And to damage this, you'd have to really make a new low on a monthly structure below 22.5. So silver, higher highs on the low time frames, but the daily still needs some work on the oscillators to give some type of edge. So there you go. Platinum is okay as long as it's holding this 1180, 1190 area. Gay MF. Yeah, you like that? You like that, buddy? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at you. XAU, XAG. You must trade a little bit of Forex over there, huh, Anthony? Let's see. So we'll do Platinum 2. What do you got? Yeah, so as long as it's holding these higher lows and almost little tiny higher high. If it breaks the 1180 on Platinum, I'll be a little bit nervous. I've taken all my Platinum off as of today, though. I'm not holding that anymore. And Palladium was the big dog that really has been ripping face today, y'all. Look at this shit. And it had the best setup. I can't believe I just wanted to skip over it because I just felt like it. And you should never do that. That's emotional, stupid trading. Just look at it all the time. And the more you do it, the faster you'll be able to do it, too. You'll be like, oh, that sucks. And you just go on to the next one. But, man, yeah, missed a real nice setup on this guy. Opportunity. Yeah, it could have rolled over like Nokia did for me, but hey, you don't know. You got to take those nice stabs when they are available. But yeah, pretty crazy run for Palladium. Not sure what's getting people excited about Palladium again, but holy moly. Let's go to monthly chart. Yeah, you can see back in the day for the .com bubble, Palladium just freaking went to the moon. I mean, look at this shit. What is this move? A little 600% move. And Palladium, pretty wild. And what are we at now if you kind of take out from this breakout zone? 200? Oh my God. So Could you imagine if it goes to like $5,000? I mean, it's hilarious already that palladium has surpassed gold's price. I mean, I think that's pretty funny. How many times has Peter Schiff said that gold's going to 3,000 to 5,000? You just buy it anyway. You just buy it, dude. You just buy it. It's going to 3,000 to 5,000. And then now here we go. Palladium's actually about to hit 5,000 or 3,000. Oh, look where it closed on this daily, though. The devil's lettuce. No, I'm saying the devil's lettuce is reefer. Sorry. It's just the devil's number. 2666. Uh-oh. Is that the end of this rally? There is a funny thing, though. Just reminded me of a price action. You can go here to 2008. And you can go to the bottom. You can go to the low on this guy. I don't know if y'all know this, but on SPX... cash settled index, the actual freaking low tick on the 09 crash, 08 crash was literally, you can see it up here, was literally 666. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. We've been playing with people's minds, man. Yeah, gay MF, dude. Watch out. It's a Russian supply shortage. Yeah, is it though? Maybe. Russia. They're like 70% of the palladium market anyway, so they can just say that. They can just be like, oh, yeah, we don't have that much. I mean, is there really a shortage of any kind of metal or commodity or anything in Russia? I mean, Russia's like half the planet or something. I mean, I know it's not that big, but, I mean, they have so many resources there. Yeah, you want to go look at gay MF, don't you? I know you do, Scott. I know you want to look at it. So we're going to go pull it up. Not on MJ. Wait, that's not the right one. I got to go here. Let's see. Gay MF, baby. I mean, you're out there in Cali, right? So that's what the news says. Oh, yeah. Psh. Yeah, my favorite thing, you know, the news. Oh, let's see. Gay MF, dude. Look at these gay MFers. Just going down. Just going down. Had a nice run here. Very, very sexy run last summer. It didn't participate in any of the metals pumping, because there's a good pump then, but man, it didn't participate in any of that shit. Just drifting down every single day. Just going down, going down. Maybe this was the little spring low, little reaction low here, which does coincide nicely back over here to July before it pumped. So, hey, maybe it did just put in a basing pattern this month. 3 hours almost, it's almost sexy. Needs a little bit more time. But what is this? Oh, man. Let's see. What else do we got over here? Nothing that cool. Lots of bloody blood. Bloody McBloodsons. Man, what was somebody telling? I need to make a softs list. Somebody was, I think one of y'all posted this in another chat. They were talking about soybeans that were like getting destroyed. Because not like destroyed because they were crashing, but people were getting destroyed because of the cost of them. Holy shit balls. Yeah, they sure are. 50, 60% run. My God, this is brutal, man. Wow. I mean, okay. I'm not even sure what to make of that, except just, wow. Careful, though. A lot of times when this bitch pumps, it's like Dogecoin. It'll just dump right in your face. Pumping, dumping it up. Yeah, you can see all these peaks in here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, wow, holy crap. Yeah, someone's picture about eggs or something and how they had to raise their egg prices because of that. Let's go look at some shit coins. Maybe we can find something that's cool in here. Let's see what's down. Man, XCM is still down. Dude, it's been like living on the bottom end of this list for a hot minute. Let's go check it out. And that's been around for a long time. XCM. Damn, the weekly actually looks pretty damn sexy, to be fair. Let's go to the daily. Daily is okay as long as it's holding this wick at like 27-ish cents. 3 hours kind of fugly though. Super neutral. Yeah, I don't really like that much now. Looking at the lower time frame, and the daily even is starting to get bearish. Bleh. Doge T, man, I can't look at Doge T. It's not on the dang, it's not on TradingView because it's so cool. I mean, it might be on here. But you have to do it on CoinMarketCap because they don't have anything about it on there, which I don't know why. What is Doge T doing? We looked at it the other day. Dogetron Classic, huh? Oh my god. Brutal, dude. Dumped in everyone's face. It's okay, I guess. It's consolidating above these other highs back here. But, I mean, I don't even know where the hell do you even trade this thing. Stellar? Oh, Stellar, okay. Good old Stellar. That's probably like the only place to trade it, huh? Yep. 7,000 volume. Damn, watch out, dude. The whales are over there. Mark Cuban invests $23 million in NFT platform. Oh, God. Whatever. Psh, fuck Mark Cuban. I hate that guy. He's a douche. Alright, let's go back over here. Oh, man. What do we got? Anything looking sexy? Anything at all? Ethereum Classic. I never look. I always forget to look at that one, and then I randomly see it, and I'm like, oh, the Classic coin. It's got that same stupid pattern that like 80% of coins have right now. Blah. I'm so sick of looking at this stupid pattern, y'all. Needs to do something. Can it do something, man? Please? Let's go back over to Mama Bear. I guess Mama Bear's got to do something for people to get excited. Let's see. And it ain't doing shit, boy. Ain't doing shit, boy. Yeah, Doge T. Are you still... Yeah, that's... You still doing Doge T, Scott? You be holding that biatch? Hodl for life, son. Let's see here. Damn, what a move in oil. Jeez, that's still shocking me. 8%. Still digesting that. I didn't have any energy plays on or anything, but just wowza. No, I took most of those off earlier. Dang it, Bobby. Close that, broker. Don't need that. Don't need Steam open. Why is Steam open? Get rid of that shit. Alright, let's go back over here. I'm going to try to... Pancake Swap. What is Pancake Swap doing? I actually did buy some of that recently. Let's see what it's doing. Just sideways still. Doing nothing. Yeah, I just kind of nibbled on it in these low end of the range here. Looking a little bit heavy though. Yeah, if it goes below 930 here, I need to know about that. Let's go ahead and put an alert on that biatch. I also want to know if it goes above 10 bucks though. Yeah, nothing really too crazy there. The hell is Bridge Oracle? Let's go see. Bridge Oracle, KuCoin, and HitBTC. Oh, only the best. Barely been out. Bridge token. Super sloppy. Just all the way sideways. Huh. Yeah, I mean, can't really make much of this. I guess if it holds these local lows at 25-ish cents, that's good. But, yeah, kind of don't know anything about that. Man, it didn't get no pump? No super pump? Everything gets a super pump. You get a super pump. I get a super pump. We all get a super pump. Oh, let's go look at Nano. Nano. Oh, gross. 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 Yeah, it needs some work. I guess if it can hold this 490 area, it's okay, but it needs some work. No edge there, really. Oh, Iota, Decred. What's Decred doing? I think these guys, these are some Austin boys, I believe. Damn, look at that Decred just killing it. Wowza. Since the fall. I guess that's when everything really started kicking in, though, across the board. This is the fall for, like, every tradable. It's just, like, to the moon, bitch. That's what we're doing. Yeah, not too much edge on this guy. Not at all. Just so sloppy, man, right now for trading. Like, there's just not... How about Uma Thurman coin? That was one I had a pretty big one in. I took it all off, though, when it broke down. When it broke down the structure. Looks okay-ish. Oh, that was way back here, though. Damn. Actually, Uma Thurman coin kind of looks decent here. Except I can't put this damn stupid horizontal on there. There we go. Yeah, actually, Uma Thurman coin, if it stays above this little mama level at like 2370-ish, actually kind of looks good. Not too shabby. It's one of the better looking ones that we fanned across. I'm going to throw Uma on the watch list here because that's interesting. Kind of like that. If Bitcoin doesn't fall out of bed, that could be one to keep an eye on. Wrapped Bitcoin. Wrap it up. It's protected Bitcoin. Tron, man, Tron. No one talks about Tron anymore, do they? That was like the biggest shit back in the last bubble. Tron. BitCoke. What the hell? BitCoke. That's the name they picked for their exchange. What should we call it? Oh, man, let's do BitCoke. They're like, what, you got some more? He's like, no, man, I'm talking about the name. So weird. That's probably about how the conversation went. Right here, consolidating at the ICO price back in June of 18 when it didn't get any love from that at all. Just murder fest. Hey, give them balls, though, and kudo points for launching right after the bear market started. That's pretty ballsy. So now they are hovering right around that price. So, hey, man, maybe Tron is, maybe Tron's actually okay here. Yeah. No, Tron didn't launch at the end of there. I thought they were traded before that. Maybe that's just when they were on, what am I on? Binance. That's probably what it is. Yeah, Tron actually looks okay, above 5 cents. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Like the EMAs here, opening up. Losing a little bit of momentum on the RSI, but as long as we're holding this local low at like 5.2 cents, probably be all right. All right. EOS staying above, or staying right around the 420 area. I did like that. I think we talked about that earlier when I was fanning through the coins. I did like that EOS was not really affected by the sell-off today and has a really nice structure on the EMAs and the posturing here. So that's pretty damn sexy. I don't know if I still have any EOS. Do I? No, I do not. I do not. I do not have no EOS. Well, maybe I need to go scoopy. Do a little scoopy. Let's see. Let's go look at one I am holding. Theta. I got some Theta. Let's put this also on the watch list. Theta. Oh, yeah. I like this. Theta looking nice. Getting back above this previous all-time high, around $8. Yeah, I mean, it's in blue sky mode right now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Even the 3-hour. A little consolidation. How do these look? Badow. Yeah, all right. Hey, Theta. So there's one. There's one that actually looks pretty good. So can't hate on that. Very nice. All right, I got some Ocean Protocol too. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it didn't get away from the sell-off today. Yeah, still okay as long as it holds above this local low at about 136, but well, not sexy. You want something that's showing relative strength. You know, it needs to get some alpha going, man. Yeah, so not too sexy on that one. Not too sexy. Filecoin. I do have some of this one rolling over a little bit. Is that topping out? What does this read? Oh, wow. 61 on DMI. That's usually, you can see last time it hit 61 back over here. It just kind of went sideways for a little bit. Sold off. Reaccumulated. Reset everything and then continued. But, you know, do we do something like that again here? Probably. It does look that way, to be fair. Lost momentum back on this candle on RSI. And right at the precipice of losing it on DMI. So that's interesting. Yeah, maybe I need to trim some Filecoin there. Yeah, I'm going to do so. Trim that Filecoin. Oh my god, that was $94. I just noticed that on my other chart. Holy shit balls. Damn, it's off 24%. Just from these highs. Holy crap. I didn't realize Filecoin went up so high yesterday. Wowza. Why, hello. Yeah, let's just take off. I'm going to take off half my position. Filecoin. Bam. All right, done. Trim up half of that, boy. All right, we getting some more selling here. Futures just reopened. They have a little 15-minute break from 3:15 to 3:30 Central Standard Time. Oh, getting more pressure. Yep, we're back sub 3%, right to the 10 simple. This is usually where you just get the pressure put on. Man, these EMAs are opened up, though. Pretty brutal. Dang. Do I want to buy this? Dip? Do I want to buy the dip? We've all been trained to buy the effing dip, man. No, I don't know if I'm going to do that, though. Although, shit, right here at the 21. Oh, man, I'm so conflicted. Let's go to YM. Oh, YM. Look at that. YM actually went, wow, during the stream, went down below the support level we were looking at. Shit. It is getting bid up, though, so far. Back up over the 10 simple, so that's interesting. Is quad witching tomorrow? Might be. Let's see. Is that tomorrow? It might be tomorrow, actually. It's usually, I think, the 4th of the... I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is. Okay, so quad witching. If you don't know what that is, that's like a big reset day for the quarter. Lots of options expire on that day. Lots of futures contracts roll over that day. It's a pretty important day for finance stuff, and a lot of big moves actually happen around it. So that's interesting that that is tomorrow. And generally, I think quad witching day is bullish, though. So maybe we get a little pump from this. Damn, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a stab right here. Don't do what I do. Just because this is a big sell-off here, so. All right, might do that. We'll go. We don't want Marches. We got to go out to June's. That's the actively traded month now, since that one expires tomorrow. Because this is what that is, right? What is it? 2K. What is it? RTY futures. They're not doing March. It's gonna be June's right here. Yeah, it's at 62.7. Hey, let me go down there. What are you doing? Stupid computer, what are you doing, man? Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Let's wait just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna nibble real small on here. On a, dude, another scam call. This is just ridiculous, guys. Let's see what it does here. Just a brutal move. Right back in this range. Could probably do... Yeah, alright, let's ship it out. Ship it, boys. Oh, it's kind of getting away. Just do it. Give me a fill, Phil. Alright, what did it fill me at? Oh, this is delayed or something, I guess. They just gave me a shitty fill in my broker. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Alright, well, I'm just going to take a little... I'll probably get stopped out of this. I'm like expecting to lose on this trade, but then you'd be like, well, why the hell are you going to take it then? Hey, well, sometimes when you get to a certain price point, it's even hard to pull the trigger, you know, to buy something. But yeah, I'll just stop out if we make a new low. Easy peasy. We get back below. Let me zoom out just a tad. Just see what's up. 46. Yeah, okay, so we're going to keep it on the low time frame so I get alerted faster. Yeah, we make a new low on this guy. I'll let it go, but hey. Quad witching tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Maybe they do have a massive bloody Monday. Do a little reset, get down here to come test 2160 again. Because that would be a brutal move. What would that be? Oh, shit. That's 4%. That's probably too much. It could happen, but that's probably too much. It'd be more realistic to probably hit like 22-ish if we are going to get some big selling pressure. But hey, anything can happen. Shit, we're down 3% today, so whatever. Look at YM, though. Barely taking anything on the chin. 0.3% down. Just chilling. It's like, what, bitch? Yeah, we'll see what happens on that. Alright. I think this is all. I gotta go do some yard work. Yay. I gotta go mow and do some weed eating, all that fun stuff. Everyone's favorite. If anyone wants to come over and do that for me, you know, feel free. I got some beer or something. Alright, wrap it up with the wrap it up. This is the third, fourth wrap up here. That's all good, though. Whatever. 1 inch. What is 1 inch coin doing? Actually, I'm going to look at that one quick moment before we wrap this up. I feel like it's been kind of quiet lately. Oh, look at... Oh, I'm glad I did pull this up. EMA's opening up right on top of the 377. And most of this business, there is a little cluster right here that's kind of matching where we're at. So that's kind of nice overall. And we have a nice daily candle yesterday. And as long as we kind of stay above this 450-ish area, actually 1 inch looks kind of nice. Interesting. I'm glad I pulled that up real quick. I just haven't heard about it or seen it on a list in a while, so I just happened to see it on my other screen real quick. It was like, you know, obviously it's number 1 on the alphabetical list, being starting with 1. Alrighty. Mama Bear, don't you be rolling over, bitch. Don't you be doing that. Stay above this horizontal. Really like to see it stay above 56,500, 57,000, this wick here kind of, and this previous high and all these wicks. And but it does have room to about 55-ish. And any newer low from this structure is going to start to look real ugly. And yeah, we do. That takes some work to get down there. That's about a 6% move to do that from current price action. So it's not super likely, but hey, it could definitely happen. Hopefully this doesn't create an engulfing candle from yesterday or this previous 3 hour, which it does look like it's going to do. And because we only got 16 minutes left, so that kind of sucks. Daily still looks all right, though. And obviously all these high time frames look great. Weekly, 2-day, 3-day, all of them, monthly even. I mean, and please scroll back and check out the video too that I did about the pie, or scroll back in this video, because we are getting close to a pump. And if we have anything, we want to use kind of like that indicator, the pi cycle thing, which I showed earlier. If we want to use this as a reference point, then, and it said it went up about 70% last time we were about in this area, that puts us, you know, right at like 100K. And that would be crazy. If we went to 100K in this cycle, I'm pretty sure that would be the end of the run. That would be like a way extended push of this run. I do think it's possible, but I'm not really looking for that. Because, I mean, if we look at extensions, not that it matters what the hell I'm looking for. Yeah, the 1618 extension is like right where we're at from this sell-off. So, I mean, you know, even hitting that is pretty serious. And it's literally right where price got rejected. And where's it? 2618. Oh, get out of here. 2618 is 380,000. I don't know about that, but hey, shit. Did anyone think Bitcoin would really be $60,000? You know, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Here it is. Here we are. All right, just Mama Bear. Let's not get back below this threshold. Let's keep these nice, good previous 2 daily candles intact for the ride. And Ethereum is the sickest looking major right now. This is an ugly ass 3-hour pattern, definitely a topping-ish type pattern. But you need it to confirm though. So for that to confirm, we got to get a close below like 1720, and anything back over like this local high, about 1850-ish, I'd probably look for another test into the all-time highs. But, you know, we almost got it here. Close enough is close enough, and got rejected. And then it turned into a consolidation distribution pattern. So it's kind of ugly. But, hey, until it breaks 1720, whatever, still kind of in an uptrend. But you do have super neutral oscillators, even on the 3-hour, which you usually don't get for that long. You know, it's been about a week now, a little over a week. And the dailies had neutral oscillators for almost all of March. So, not out of the woods yet. We'll see what the end of this week brings for majors. As long as they don't fall out of bed, we'll probably be okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate interactions, all the questions, stuff like that. I'm signing off now. Y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the last live stream of the week on Friday. And we'll just go from there. And outside of any kind of crazy-ass moves, I might do a video later. I do keep that in reserve just in case we do get some just massive major breakouts or something. I would come online, but we haven't really seen that. We've mostly just been ranging out. Not no breaking out. So, all good, though. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Thursday. Have a great day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Much love. Peace. You're very welcome.